Hi guys, Josh here. This is my Halo tier list. Now, this tier list is going to be campaign only, no multiplayer, but there's one exception, Spartan Ops. Anyways, this is the list. Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Wars, Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 4, Halo 4 Spartan Ops, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 5 Guardians, Halo Wars 2, and Halo Infinite. And the categories are Legendary, Perfect, Masterpiece, Great, Good, Bad, and Trash. Anyways, let's get started. Halo Combat Evolved was the most revolutionary game of all time. It evolved gaming, and it evolved the combat. One thing that Halo Combat Evolved did really well is the two-weapon system. It did open combat levels while also doing very linear combat. This was the first ever Halo game that had full open big worlds, which was very revolutionary at the time. And it was the first game to have combat and vehicle. You could go in and out in the vehicle, which was revolutionary at the time. And this was the first game that had joysticks. So it was very revolutionary and had one of the biggest plot twists in history. And the Warthog run was the cherry on top. This Halo game is Masterpiece. Halo 2 was very deep into the lore. It did perspectives between the Master Chief and the Arbiter. And boy, this was the most ambitious campaign to date. I mean, there was at least 15 levels into the campaign alone. And it added playable elites for the first time. And you could play as the Arbiter, plot twist. And it added boss fights. It had a movie-like cutscenes, which was very revolutionary at the time. Although I will admit, because of the limitations of the original Xbox, Bungie couldn't put their full vision in Halo 2. So technically the Halo 2 that you play is not their full vision. It seems like it, but there was a lot of content in Halo 2. There was going to be a second half to it, which was Halo 3. This game is going to be under Masterpiece. On to the next Halo game. Halo 3. It was finish the fight. Finish what you started with Truth and the Covenant. This game was so ambitious that the environments were completely insane. The gameplay was really good. And the story, man, the story was really good. I love this game with all my heart. Halo 3 is my favorite Halo game. It combines what Halo Combat Evolved did with the open level design, while also doing the deep story elements with Halo 2. I mean, this was very ambitious. Even more ambitious than Halo 2. It's got 10 missions like Halo Combat Evolved, and it's got a Warthog ending just like Halo Combat Evolved. This game is going to be ranked perfect. Halo 3 ODST is kind of a mixed bag for me. I love the atmosphere. I love the mystery aspect. I love the blue jazz to it. And I love that dark, rainy jazz music when it comes to the game. And I also love how all the levels are located in New Mombasa. But there's this one problem with it. I tried the terminals, and honestly, they're pretty boring. I cannot play Halo 3 ODST with the terminals. If I play it with the terminals, I get bored of the game very fast. So I decide I am the one that usually skips the terminals and just enjoys the main storyline. Anyways, this was supposed to be a DLC with Halo 3, which was a $40 DLC if I'm correct, which was sold as a $60 game. It's definitely got some really good stuff, but also some flaws. And obviously, when I first played Halo 3 ODST, it definitely had repeated the same levels again twice, so there was that aspect I didn't like. I'm going to give Halo 3 ODST great. Halo Reach. This was about Remember Reach. Remember the planet, because it was getting invaded by the Covenant. The Covenant was an unstoppable force. And the amount of, plot twists and turns when it comes to the deaths of Noble Team, it really hit really hard, that's for sure. I mean, there's so many plot twists and turns in Halo Reach. And basically the Covenant just completely take over Reach and completely wipe out the planet. The only hope that Halo Reach had was the Pillar of Autumn going to Halo, which intertwines with Master Chief's story with Halo Combat Evolved. This was the biggest hurrah for Bungie. And I'm going to give this game legendary. Halo Wars was the most ambitious RTS game of all time. I mean, I've played an RTS game before, but it was a Trooper game on the PlayStation 2. And boy, I love RTS games. Halo Wars is the best RTS game in my book, and the controls on controller are perfect. Halo Wars is definitely a really good game. It has 15 levels just like Halo 2, and it's just so damn good. It's ambitious for a RTS game at the time. And what really sells it is the ending. Boy, the ending was so good. The ending is the best ending out of any Halo. I mean, blowing up the planet just to stop the Covenant and Truth and that Prophet, I will never forget that. Halo Wars 2 will be masterpiece. Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary was a controversial game, to say the least. Not only did they screw up the remaster of Halo Combat Evolved, but they completely changed it in every way that I didn't like. At first, when I played it, I liked it, but kind of looking back at the original, it looks like nothing like the original. Honestly, this is the poorest anniversary I have ever seen in gaming history. The one thing that was memorable, though, was the terminals. Other than that, honestly, it just didn't feel like Halo Combat Evolved. This game will be under bad. Halo 4 was the most ambitious Halo game to date. And this was 343's first mainline Halo game. And boy, they went all out with this one. The ancient Forerunner architect and all shiny and stuff. I mean, I love Halo 4. And I know this might be a controversial take, but I love the art style in Halo 4. It has that dark vibe that no other Halo did besides Halo Reach. And they go up to 11 with it. I always considered Halo 4 to be the darkest Halo game of all time. And honestly, that's what I love about it. The art style shows that there's this unstoppable covenant, this new covenant faction that's a Storm Covenant. And they really show it in the art style. I know not many people like the art style, but honestly, I thought it was perfect for this game. They did the mood in perfectly. And the environments were as ambitious as Halo 3, but even more ambitious. It had 10 levels like Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 3. And boy, it was the biggest campaign to date. I'm going to give this one masterpiece. Now, originally I was going to give it perfect, but the reason why I don't consider it perfect is because of the ammo issues. If it wasn't for that, it would have been perfect. But it's almost perfect. It's a masterpiece. Halo 4 Spartan Ops. Oh man, Spartan Ops had 50 missions and was the most ambitious, story-driven mode I have ever seen in a series. I love Spartan Ops to death. I mean, it was so ambitious. I mean, 5 episodes each, with each chapter, and there being 10 chapters, that was so damn ambitious. I mean, this is truly the best mode, story-driven mode I have ever seen in gaming history. And it just went all out, even better than the campaign of Halo 4. It improved the ammo count in every way, and even built upon it. I consider Halo 4 Spartan Ops to be the best of the best. I'm going to give Halo 4 Spartan Ops legendary. Halo 2 Anniversary. Halo 2 Anniversary improved in the classic one in every way. And I feel like, personally, Halo 2 Anniversary fixed the one problem I had with Halo 2. The limitations of the Xbox and the limitations that it couldn't do in its original vision. This one expands upon it in every way, stays faithful to the classic game, while also improving it in every way. And the blur cutscenes, oh my god, they executed it perfectly. Blur Studios did a damn good job doing the cutscenes for Halo 2 Anniversary. They are the best of the best in the Halo franchise. And heck, even the blood looks so realistic. When I first played Halo 2 Anniversary, I got sick to my stomach at first because I couldn't believe how real the blood looked. I got used to it over time, but man, it succeeds all expectations. And adding the terminals for Halo 2 Anniversary was just adding on to it on top of that. This game is definitely legendary. On to Halo 5 Guardians. Oh boy, Halo 5 Guardians. Where did you go wrong? Where do I even start? They replaced the Master Chief with Agent Locke. And they killed Juma Dama on the first mission, was a grave mistake. I wish they would have kept Juandama in the main storyline. Honest to God. Killing him in a cutscene and not with a without a boss fight was the biggest mistake in gaming history. I mean, obviously you have to hunt down the Master Chief, but honestly a part of me never even liked this storyline. And the worst part about this game is that there's no character development. We got like 20 main characters and the least longest campaign to date. I mean, there wasn't character development. It was just thrown away to the side. Yes, it was ambitious, but the execution was very poor. And there was so many questionable decisions and all that stuff that made it into a campaign that made it even worse. There was 12 missions of Agent Locke. 3 missions of Master Chief. Locke had Fireteam Osiris, while Master Chief had Blue Team. They did not flesh out Blue Team at all. There was only 3 missions. It was impossible. And Agent Locke, I mean, he's not an interesting character. I mean, the execution of Agent Locke is very poor. And even with the Master Chief and missions, there's only 3 missions to flesh out the Master Chief. That was the gravest mistake I've ever seen in a Halo history. And what makes it worse is that there was 12 missions of Agent Locke and only 3 missions of Master Chief. The only highlight I give it is St. Helios, which was the best part of the campaign. But kind of looking back, the campaign was the weakest in the series. I can still play it. I still enjoy the gameplay, but honestly the story wasn't that good. And it felt like the story was treating you like you were stupid or something. And I really hate that about Halo 5 Guardians. I give Halo 5 Guardians trash. Halo Wars 2 is ambitious to say the least. It introduced the Banished. And man, it had the most levels out of any Halo campaign. Not only did they do the most ambitious campaign to date, with boss fights and everything, but they also did DLC. They did an ODST DLC and a Flood DLC. It was the most insane, most mind-blowing campaign of all time. And how they executed the Banish was such... wow. Just... wow. The Banish was even cooler than the Covenant. And the execution was perfect. And they expanded upon it in every way. And heck, it even shows the future of Halo of what's to come. This was the best faction I've ever seen in Halo history. Halo Wars 2 is going to be legendary. Halo Infinite is an ambitious campaign. The most ambitious campaign to date. It's an open world game with boss fights, open world elements, RPG elements. And boy, it was the most ambitious game of all time. Now, I will say, it definitely had its fair share of development issues. But honestly, the execution was perfect on this game. I get that some people had issues with the same grass environment and Forerunner environments. Honestly, personally, for me, I've never had that issue. I have played games like Namco Museum that has the same architecture, and it was never a problem for me. And boy, they went all out with the Banish and the characters. This is the dream Halo game that I gave endless feedback to after the backlash of Halo 5. This is the dream Halo game that I have always imagined ever. And I'm going to give Halo Infinite perfect. And that's my list.